A moment, and it's all over. Today, we bring you the fastest knockouts, where seconds decided victory. On August 9th, 1991, then just a rising star, Bo crossed gloves with the future world champion Bruce Seldon.
Before that fight in April,
Seldon began the fight extremely aggressively, several times delivering tangible blows to the target.
Has dropped out of the rankings. His highest ranking is 26 by the WBC.
Which, however, did not have any impression on the giant Riddick.
Divisions.
A fast start for Bruce Seldon, and the big complaint against Bruce is that he starts real fast, but then he slows down late, down to a walk.
Tapers later, runs out of gas, but he says he's in great condition. He wants to keep the pressure on Riddick Bowe.
But the retaliatory attack of Big Daddy in the middle of the first round forced Bruce to flatten himself on the floor of the ring.
Seldon walking into it in the first round.
The right hand from Riddick Bowe. He knew he had to set it up with the left hand.
And Bruce Seldon popping up. That's exactly what he did.
He managed to get to his feet, but soon found himself back on the deck after two terrible blows from Bowe.
And went on to beat Travolta, but Seldon is down again.
Trying to get up, Bruce fell on the floor twice, forcing the referee to give a fair go-ahead.
Taken out in the first round by Riddick Bowe.
Riddick Bowe motioning to Ray Mercer, who is out in the ground here.
On June 17th, 2000, the great Marco Antonio Barrera defended his WBO title in the second lightest weight from the encroachments of Brazilian puncher Luiz Claudio Freighus. Anger for the unfair defeat in the previous fight from Eric Morales, the killer with the face of a child completely poured out on the unfortunate challenger.
Brasileño que dice que va a salir a ganar porque esta será su tercera pelea cuando quiere meter la misión de forma y repite dos ocasiones.
Freighus was brutally destroyed by the frenzied Mexican already at the 87th second of the fight.
Señoras y señores, no más.
Such a respected fighter as Riddick Bowe spoke flatteringly about the striking power of Nigerian Herbie Hyde. On April 18, 1998, Hyde defended his WBO heavyweight championship belt from the encroachments of the average Damon Reed.
For Hyde. There might be a bit of ring rust for Hyde, but a right hand gets through straight away.
Hyde forced his opponent to forget about his championship ambitions in just 52 seconds.
He's never been in with a fighter at this level. Mandatory. He's cut as well underneath the left eye. Rudy Battle is asking him again, are you all right? He's not sure about it, you know. Neither am I. Battle says, put your gloves up. The referee almost didn't want to let that go on, and I think he's going to dive in here. And he's waving it. I think he's going to wave it off. Reed, oh, it's all over in no time at all, and it was, I'm afraid to say, a predictable farce.
It was. You can't say anything more. He was not equipped for a fighter of Hyde's caliber, and he shouldn't have been in the ring. It was Hyde can only fight who's in front of him, and he did his work right.
On October 26, 2002, then unknown to the general public, the Filipino defended his IBF title in the second lightest weight in a fight with Thai Prayat Sawingam. The countrymen of Manny gathered in the stands witness how the champion dealt with the opponent already in the first 3 minutes. In the short time that the fight lasted, the Filipino lefty sent the challenger to the ring floor 4 times. On December 5th, 1998, in his native Kyiv, Vitaly, who was defending his European champion belt, upset by the defeat of Vladimir's brother Ross Purity, poured out all his anger at the innocent Italian Francesco Spanelli.
Боксерской техники Спинелли держал удар, а затем понял, что это бесполезно. Открыть счет и не стоит продолжать, мне кажется.
After the resumption, the fight did not last a minute.
На месте рефери и самого Спинелли прекратил бой тогда уже, но мы знаем, чем все это закончилось. А Виталий должен был, так сказать, выпустить пар. И это получилось. Сильнейшие удары. Сильнейшие удары левой, правой. Ну куда там? Не устоит любой, кто попал бы сейчас под горячую руку. И Спинелли был повержен в первом раунде.
The protracted series of the Ukrainian forced the referee to save the health of Spanelli, who after this defeat ended his career as a boxer.
Что ж, мы видим, что рефери очень справедливо решил сейчас все это, а Виталий дал выход своим эмоциям.
Gerald McClellan and Julian Jackson already met in May 1993. And the victory in the 5th round was celebrated by the first, taking away the WBC middleweight world title from Jackson.
Jackson could be to get this fight past the 4th or 5th round. Both McClellan and Jackson.
On May 7th, 1994, the fighters held a rematch. McClellan aggressively attacked the challenger, and soon the referee counted out a standing knockdown to Jackson.
McClellan's come out with a real good jab.
After resuming the fight, Gerald completed what he had started by knocking out his opponent with a left hook to the liver.
Back comes McClellan.
What McClellan doesn't want to do is get a little overconfident sloppy, because Jackson can punch.
It took only 83 seconds for the champion to do all this.
He looks like he's crumbled for good.
He hit him on top of the head on the way down, and I'm telling you, he's totally
Number 2. On March 15th, 1996, the fight between the future title contender David Tua and the future world champion John Ruiz took place. For the Samoan, John was the first serious opponent in his professional career.
Uses it. Tua with a big left hook and Ruiz in trouble. Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb and Ruiz is down.
It took the Samoan puncher just 19 seconds to deal with such a strong opponent. On July 31st, 2010, Fellow countrymen of the Mexican hack witnessed his fight with another Mexican ex-world champion, Jose Martin Castillo. Despite the fact that the latter's career was not going through the best of times, many expected a bright and competitive battle with good reason. But Arce himself was of a different opinion.
Chevrolet pickups duran, trabajando duro, tratando de estar en el terreno corto. Jorge Travieso Arce ha tenido también la habilidad de conectar a la región blanda, no solamente su castigo se ha ido al rostro, ha tenido variedad en este primer capítulo, movilidad, pero con el factor de humedad que existe aquí en esta ciudad de Tepic, también es momento de acelerar las cosas. Una larga ruta me parece que será muy, pero muy complicada para ambos peleadores. Estamos ya en la recta final, haciendo bien las cosas el Travieso Arce, que me parece que ha conectado más golpes sobre la humanidad del Gallito Castillo, que todavía no atina a controlar la situación. Se queja ahí de un cabezazo Fernando Cocholito Montiel. Estamos casi en el cierre del primero.
Sí, estamos viendo un Travieso muy movido. Esperemos que no pierda la paciencia y que siga haciendo su trabajo de piernas y golpeando arriba y abajo.
Otra vez castigando con el gancho.
A perfect left hook to the liver at the end of the first round knocked Castillo out.
Ya lo decíamos, dobla al Gallito Castillo, que está recibiendo.
Dejected by such a defeat, Jose Martin announced after the fight the end of his career glory.
Castigando a la región.
On August 17, 2002, David proved that he can draw conclusions.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah, they've both been in those type fights.
Ex-champion Michael Moore, who was trying to hide from Tua's signature blow, was brutally destroyed with a terrible right hand.
David Tua gets in two body punches early. The ribcage of Moore, and down goes Moore.
He's not moving at all. It's over with.
For all this, the formidable Samoan heavyweight spent only 30 seconds.
And that's what makes David Tua David Tua.
And also, Jim, it was the body punches that made it happen.
Absolutely.
And body punches is something we never...
On February 19, 2000, the future world champion from South Africa, Corey Sanders, went out to fight with the former holder of the Cruiserweight Championship belt, Alfred Cole.
IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the World, please welcome the challenger from the United States of America, Ice Cole.
In Cruiserweight, Cole beat such strong guys as Nate Miller and Uric Grant. But in the heavyweight division, the boxer did not shine at all. Before the fight with Sanders, Alfred lost to veteran Tim Witherspoon, prospect Michael Grant, and burly Kirk Johnson. And Sniper Sanders continued the unpleasant tradition for the opponent in the Royal Division. Corey violently attacked Cole, bringing down the full force of his terrible blows on him. And soon after the start of the fight, the Yankee listened to the unpleasant countdown of the third in the ring. To finish off an opponent for such an amazing knockout like Sanders was a matter of technique. At 63 seconds, the referee stopped the dangerous beating. The formidable George Foreman, who inspired genuine horror on many of his rivals, won the world title in January 1973, destroying Joe Frazier himself in just 2 rounds.
Of course, as you probably have already guessed.
And on September 1st of the same year, Big George held the first defense of his precious regalia. He was opposed by Puerto Rican Jose Roman.
He's told me he will try for a knockout as soon as possible.
Foreman did not seem to notice the resistance of the Latin American fighter, knocking him out hard already in the first round.
Manager Bill Daly raised this point in the pre-fight instructions about Foreman pushing his man away and then punching. He's got Roman in the corner, and that's dangerous. Of course, that was an accidental punch. George hit Roman while he was down. The second time. Try to pick the count of 5, 6, 7. Jay Edson brings them in. The right uppercut did the job. I don't think he's going to make it, friends. Where is it?
Few people doubted that in the fight of the former world heavyweight champion Vitaly Klitschko and the former holder of the cruiserweight title Orla Norris, the Ukrainian giant would become the winner. And so it happened. But few people expected such a rapid denouement. The fight lasted only 69 seconds. The American managed to visit the ring floor twice during this time. After the second knockdown, Norris failed to rise to the end of the referee's countdown.